I really want to pull off a debuff build here. There's a lot of stuff it could be, but sand arrows, yep, that is technically a debuff build that I am aiming for. It's just the debuff build that I would love to do is a bomb debuff build. It's just very, very hard to assemble, so I suspect I will just be doing a normal debuff build. But honestly, sand arrows already is actually really good. It's impressive how good sand arrows is now, I'd say. It's like every time, you know, like stuff like transparency gets slightly better. In this case, it was the other way, becoming a lot better due to how it interacts with reflect. Every time it becomes better, just sand arrows and stuff like that just improves. Because the more times you're going to pick up transparency, means you're just going to get that much more value out of sand arrows. And sometimes with sand arrows, it's just that one dodge that matters, you know? Sometimes all you need is that one dodge. And obviously, you know, you also have the synergy with like Branch Bember, the Bramble stuff. It's also just lovely to see. Who knows, maybe I'll find out this game. Maybe I get Bomb Supply Blind 1 and then I can go do a full blind build nonsense. That would be a whole lot of fun. We do have a very early store though, don't we? Hopefully 85 gold is not all I have for it. 85 gold is all I have for it. Well, hopefully there's just one relic I wish to buy, not more. Wow. I mean, this is just perfect. Excellent stuff. Illusion. I think I'll just take Illusion and move on. I don't really care for any of these, and because I've got my debuff stuff, I think my tempo is just completely fine for now. Collusion will hopefully just be fun later on to have. That sucks a lot. I don't like losing 9 HP and not gaining any gold and not gaining any other benefits. Oh. See, with at least with this fight, you know, you're losing 19 HP and you're actually gaining benefits. Definitely not the kind of fight I was hoping for. My debuffs don't really work all that well into this elite fight. Most of the time they would be pretty solid, but this is not one of those fights. I did not get double bomb. Double bomb would have been very close to getting a kill there, so I was super interested in it. I'll go for that crit. Nothing too much, eh? Let's bounce back onto that refresh, or maybe not. Good stuff. I'll go for this shot. 100-ish damage? Damn. It's fine, just give me my bomb now. So, nice to get some dodges, isn't it? If only I got a crit or just slightly more damage there. Did get the kill thanks to the Spinfection. But yeah. I was going to lose a lot of health to this fight, and I have. I put in a lot of dodges though. It is very pleasant. Speaking of very pleasant, landing Spinfection just combos so well with Grubby Gloves. Because now that Grubby Gloves has been nerfed, it has been nerfed for a very, very long time. But now it needs other sources of Spinfection to actually scale it up. Spinny Bank, you know what? That is pretty tempting. But I shan't. Crystal Catalyst Refreshing Punch. I'm just going to take Refreshing Punch because Crystal Catalyst... here's the thing. It's great for Spinfection builds. It gives you the ability to make like an actual build a lot of the time. But Refreshing Punch... First of all, Refreshing Punch is just a cool relic because it has great synergy with Leaf's Respilator. Okay, this just happened. That's cool. I'm fine with it. I just don't know how well it'll go. Nice, hit that refresh for me. Oh no! It missed the refresh. That's extremely unfortunate, isn't it? Oh, you missed the refresh again. I see. That's how it's gonna be. You are joking. But the thing about Crystal Catalyst is, for the bomb build I plan on doing, I don't really want the extra damage from my Spinfection. I think that sounds correct. I may need to press the heal button here. Getting another plants fight hurts a ton, but it really could be worth it depending on what we get. A dodge perhaps? That would be pretty sick. Oh my, I actually got a dodge. 18 Ballusion's all I need apparently. Unfortunately I'm going to need another one because I'm taking another hit, but it is what it is. Cool. Alright, boom, and hopefully, there we go, perfect. So yeah, probably do need to... Actually, I'm going to pick up this Snowball. Probably do need to heal. Will I upgrade the Snowball? Maybe once. Actually, you know what, I'll just do it again. Snowball's actually good for debuffs. Like, I was thinking about it, it's like, it's actually just pretty good. I will heal once so that I don't get killed by Minotaur. Oh, okay, well. That's perfect. I do not want to heal again then. I want to heal passively. Cool, yeah, Snowball should be fun if we can actually build a Snowball comp. I doubt that'll work, but sounds like it'll be fun to try. Great stuff. Okay. Well. Sometimes the fight is literally just overshot one, eh? Oh my god, if that hit the refresh it would have been perfect. Actually just perfect. I'm just going to discard here, try and get to my Snowball. Perfect. Good stuff. Oh. He may yet escape, eh? Ah, nice, I did get the crit. I figured I'd get it. Alright, well that was perfect. Really, really awesome to see. I don't really want either of these. This shouldn't really get in the way of a debuff field, and it should help out if it needs to. Okay, damn. I thought for a moment that was the dupe event. I would have been extremely happy if it was. Would have grabbed a dupe on my Snowball and then would have tried to do some Snowball things. That would have been fun. Right, that's the first and the last Snowball that's going to be shot this map. Unfortunately, all future Snowballs would not be able to do what it did. Well, actually, they probably would be because they wouldn't hit enough pegs. But nonetheless, Snowball's inability to hit flying enemies is certainly a downside on some maps, and this is one of them. Really good stuff. I'm pretty sure I healed this map. 122. Really good stuff. Getting that popping on was extremely good to the point where I probably didn't need to heal, but I think it was still most certainly a fine thing to do. Let's just shoot that shot. It'll get the plant dead. Yeah. I could have taken the bet that the plant would die through other means, but I think that was just the safer thing to do. I'll go for that even though... Okay, it did that. Oh, that was a really poor shot as well. I really wanted Snowball value there. Whatever. I may just have to play for my balance. I think that's probably the wisest thing to do. Can you do a thing? No, it can't. Damn. Well, at least it opened up eventually, eh? That was a perfect. Awesome. No refresh, eh? That's fine. Less fine because I got the Snowball immediately. I didn't want that. Oh. Okay, let's go for this shot. There we go. We got the guaranteed crit as well, that's cool. I doubt you have the capabilities to hit a bomb, but there's always a chance. Nice. That just gives me a ton more damage. Like, the 2 balance really just prints damage here. Because it's so easy for me to reload, it really is. And then the guaranteed crit just giving me a multiplier in my damage because he has 6 exploitable on him. Beautiful. We'll finish it up with a Snowball, shall we? Good fun. So if we can find more Snowballs, we will actually be able to run Snowball. I don't know if that'll be the case, and I do want to play debuff stuff. If I don't find it, then Snowballs are definitely sound pretty nice, don't they? Viridian, Gifts That Keep Giving, Hack on Search. I'm very happy to just take a Gifts That Keep Giving here. I think it's just extremely solid, so sure. 215 gold as well, so preferably double store area 2. That is double store. That is more than double store. That looked pretty nice. Durable Snowball sounds... when I said it was more than double store, I thought that I was saying that because I was just like, oh, I get 2 elites and a chest as well. That was what I saw. Apparently there was more than that. It was more than double store. Well, let's go to it, for sure. I'm alright, I've already got as well. That was crazy fast. But yeah, Durable Snowball, that should just be insane. I definitely don't regret picking it up now, do I? I think it was definitely a good pickup. It may yet pay off as well, which is great to see. I think that if there are more situations where I can just pick up a Snowball early and it's just good, I'll be really happy then. Because I do love Snowball builds, it's just actually finding the Snowball part of the Snowball build. Finding one is usually pretty easy, but you know, a Snowball halfway through Area 2 or the start of Area 3, not exactly the most handy. No, usually you want it much earlier, which is why we just picked one up. You know, we didn't really have anything that like screamed a Snowball build, but we could find it, and that's what I believed in. Oh, I missed the crit, damn it. Good news is I do have healing, so I am going to lose an impressive chunk of health here, but it's fine. Area 2 fights will do that to you. In a perfect world, I hit a whole bunch of pegs this shot. I don't really think that's possible. Yeah. I will just shoot a bad pebble over a good pebble. Well, I kind of wanted to do something different here, but that's fine. We have perfect. Lovely stuff. Highway Aubrey collusion would be amazing. It really would be. We just have a lot of stores planned anyway, so definitely don't think I need to do that. My health should go back up eventually. And if we actually get a Leave the Rest for later, we'll be in a very interesting spot. Very interesting indeed. The debuffs that we have should make a lot of boss fights pretty ideal. Especially getting that guaranteed crit immediately. Nice, we get the guaranteed crit, perfect. Oh, okay, well the odds were good. That's fine, and would you look at that? This is why I like the Snowball so much. Sometimes it'll just pop off, and yeah, that'll happen. We gained health that fight, and we got rewarded with... I got gifts that keep giving and refreshing punch, and refreshing punch, yes. There's like no reason why I shouldn't take Peg Bag, but I really want to take Spiffy Crit. This is seriously unfortunate. I wish that it was like any other relic. Unfortunately, this is just the correct click, and I've just like got to take it. But man, both of those were really good there. If I had Leave the Rest for later, it would be a very easy decision. But unfortunately, I don't, and I can't bet on getting it. Duplicate. 5 is too much. God. Removals only cost 30 gold. You know what? Let's try Snowballs. Let's try Snowballs. That was... Maybe I should have seen what the single duplicate was first. Oh, screw you, Frog Amulet. Showing up just a tiny bit too late. So I want Refilibuster. It's just extremely good here. How much gold do I actually want to spend here though? 1, 2. 2's not bad. Complex Claw is also decent, but if I'm doing Snowball stuff, I don't want it. Like, I think I'm fine to just skip all of this stuff pretty much. I'll buy a Basalt Totem though, just for the opportunity. I just like having access to the Basalt Totem for later, just in case. That would have been really nice if I wanted to build out towards a debuff build. Just in case I don't have a real number of stores in Area 3. Ambidextrony would have been sick as well. If I remember correctly though, Ambidextrony was in my starting passives, so can't actually get it. 80 gold, preferably 130 gold. I think I can buy 2 at least here. If I'm buying 2, I want these 2. I think I will buy no more though. Yeah, like, I really wanted the Snowball duplication. Was it worth duplicating my entire deck? Probably not, but maybe I get enough removals. There is always a chance after all. And the thing is, like, Snowball's just so fun. There's some maps where it just gets to pop off, and when it gets to pop off, like, it just completely wipes the enemies, and because I've got Popping Corn, it's also healing me the entire time. And, like, this was just beautiful. It really was. I think I dealt the 1000 required damage to kill all the enemies, eh? I also have max HP options. Tempting, but I'll need more money. Good stuff. 130 gold should be within reach. Okay, let's try and take care of you ASAP. I doubt I can hit a crit here, so I will discard. It would be nice if I could. The extra Blusion would be appreciated, but I don't think it's happening. No, I'll just wait for the Snowballs to do real things. If you want to give me a crit on the next shot as well, that would be sick. That would be really awesome. But I suspect I will not be that lucky. Alright. Oh no, it didn't get it down. I was hoping you'd get one upgrade. One upgrade and that would have been it. Oh no, that was so fast as well. Luckily, being so fast apparently does not mean that you can't still get kills. Lovely stuff, Snowball. I do not have my 130 gold yet, but good news is it really shouldn't be too hard to get there, should it? Maybe I can get to 150. As nice as getting to 150 would be, doesn't matter because I absolutely need to remove. Dungeon Die Wool Chicken. I'll just take a Wool Chicken. I've got great healing, I've got percentage-based healing. Just seems like it works out really well there. Let's just grab some Bomb Greed there, perfect. I did get to 150. Unfortunately it doesn't matter because I need to do this. But still pretty awesome. I definitely want to take Ive Turtle. And I need to know if... There's no way it works, right? But this is really good with a lot of common relics that I can continue to hit. Obviously the combo of these two is also insane. I just picked Eye of Turtle because I want either a multiple boss relic or Leave the Rest for later. And I want to improve my odds at that. Like these two would have been insane. Honestly, like I should have just like picked this up kind of thing. Especially if I didn't buy the Peglin set. But I really want to... okay, Unicorn Horn's actually also really cool. I think I've already tested this. But I just need to do it again for my sanity. I'm pretty sure that... Okay, this is an amazing seed. How many extra elites are you going to grant me? The stores in Area 2 are beautiful. Like, that's just lovely to see. I need to see if I can attack flying enemies with this setup. I don't believe I can with a maxed out Snowball, but maybe Grabby Hand allows you to. And if it does, that's really awesome. That would be really, really awesome. Unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to happen, but that's fine. That's fine. We have Decoy Orb as well here, so good stuff. Although I failed to hit my Snowballs early. Let's see what you can achieve here, right? I was trying to hit the refreshers over there. It looks like you'll still do pretty damn fine though. Boom. I think I will just be pressing that max HP button a bit. Just because, to be perfectly blunt, I feel like I've already had such a good seed. So like I expect the rest of the seed to be pretty poor. As well as, you know, like the max HP doesn't hurt. It really doesn't. Having a lot of scaling for this fight is very much appreciated, especially when the scaling is also AoE scaling. It's a pretty massive deal. Speaking of pretty massive deal, that was a pretty massive hit. Absolutely beautiful to see. Let's grab an extra 500 damage, why not? Now let's go grab that crit, shall we? Oh, I missed the crit. Fine by me. Yeah, so Leaf Rest Blader or any multi-ball thing would be sick. Durable Snowball? That is pretty beautiful. Like, assembling a bomb comp is just so hard. I've had how many elites and I still haven't found one of the required relics for that. Like, it is extremely, extremely hard to do. It's just so rewarding. Like, I've just got to keep trying for it, you know what I mean? So fun. Perfect, let's grab that gold, and oh, that's the last shot, unfortunately. Still a bit more gold that I would love to collect, but honestly 134, can't complain. Okay, so I didn't manage to get multi-ball. Shocking. Kinetic Meteorite's extremely good. Molten Mantle, fine. But yeah, no, I did find the Leaf Rest Blader I was looking for. I think that picking up that Eye of Turtle was a good idea. Even though, I think what I would usually state... Oh, damn. I actually don't want to crit here then. Ah, well, I forgot how strong this combo is. Some maps just get solved. 161 gold immediately. I have double store again. I'm definitely doing double store. I have to. It's just fully required of me. Because I have too many battles in my deck. The price of duplicating your entire deck, but I really wanted +1 Snowball. And as it turns out, the price that I will pay for +1 Snowball is +4 Garbage Orbs. Pretty sure it's 4. But, you know, 2 Snowballs. It's pretty good. If only I had an ambidextrous, eh? I guess I'll just have to be fine with, you know, getting 5 stores. This seed is really good. Really awesome. I'll just do this shot. Probably not going to get the most Snowball value, but that's fine. Okay, that was still a ton of Snowball value, let's be honest. 500 damage? Absolutely do not mind if I do. Oh, you know what I really need? More crits on the board. No, just make it so that my refresh crit, why don't you? Sounds like a good bit of fun. I am not upgrading my max HP as you noticed, I'm just trying to save some gold for the stores. There is a lot of stuff I would like to buy in the stores, I just don't know how much of it I'll be able to get. Why do I get the feeling that you're trying to misnavigate me here? This is, oh, there we go. Okay, that was a good shot. I think that shot only just opened up though. Either that or I'm blind. You know, it could really very easily be either. Oh no. I was going to say my Snowball didn't get that much damage, but I don't know. I think I beg to differ. I'll just shoot that. I have to shoot something after all. Can't shoot my Snowball. 332, and let's finish you off. Oh, someone got brambled, did they? Oh, how sad for you. Well, I'm sure that this Snowball will almost just about hit that crit and double damage when you hit a crit pretty much. Not bad. I forgot to talk about the Adventurous Backpack I picked up, didn't I? Very happy to see the Adventurous Backpack. Baseline +1/+2 on the Snowball is actually a pretty big deal with durable. But it is just nice to see. Talk about nice to see, by the way. Yeah, this snowball keeps going apparently. Oh my. That was pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Oh my. Peglin's rock powder collector. Fleece is just extremely, extremely good. Okay, navigation is very simple there, perfect. So, nothing too crazy, but that's good. That is exactly what I was talking about. It was this exact relic. It's still worth picking up, I think, but not as impactful as it otherwise would have been. So if I pick up Salt Shaker, I get at least 2 max HP off of it. That is not worth 50 gold. I think that it was definitely fine to pick it up there. I just want to save a bit more gold because last time I spent a lot of gold before I entered the last store, and then I regretted it. So let's just... Ooh, this is a very hard shot though. Okay, it actually worked. Nice. There we go. I was very worried that wouldn't work, but looks like my worries were for naught. I love how I procced every peg on that map as well. Leaf combo is extremely nice. You know what else is extremely nice? Just having 150 max HP. Oh my, this seed is insane. Actually just insane. I love how I'm rewarded for going this direction. Because, you know, like, obviously, like, going down here just to grab a chest, that really doesn't sound that bad either. But no, apparently if you go to the second store, you will also get an extra elite. Like, wow. This seed has been beautiful. Ironically enough though, Snowball's not actually all that good on this map. Like, there are a lot of Area 3 maps that I would finish faster than I'm finishing this one. Awesome. That was a cool bounce there. 209 gold. Awesome. There we go. Crits also refresh. Lucky penny. I will just take the lucky penny. Crits also refresh is also quite decent, but lucky penny is definitely exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. Look at that, I pushed myself up to 230 gold. Oh, I didn't. I was slightly off. Damn. Oh, it's not like I needed it. I just wanted it. Inflation for some extra greed, sure. Short fuse, and then we're fighting squares. I don't really want Bombaton, and I don't care about Rallying Heart either. Don't plan on pressing that button. So I'll just skip those. Actually, I should have added one to my deck, just because I'm greedy. The best reason, of course. Nice, so now getting crits should just be really easy, and I expect that things will be much simpler. That didn't have Pierce. That's shocking. The funny thing is, because I just proc so many pegs without actually hitting them directly, it means I can get so much damage without actually having the required levels of Pierce on my Snowball. I have them now though, and I'm just going to keep gaining HP. I guess I will just do some upgrades as well. Might as well. And the thing is, getting a guaranteed crit on my Snowballs is... yes. It's amazing. Best event there possible. Well... yeah, best event there possible. I don't have Alien's Rock, I didn't pick it up. I did consider it, and it would be pretty solid here, wouldn't it? But I'm certainly fine not picking it up. Now let us see what the Snowball wants to achieve here. Good stuff. Did I take the Basic Blade? No, good. Perfect. I don't think I actually did think about the Fleece when I didn't pick up the Basic Blade. But I'm very happy I didn't. Ah, why not? I definitely won't be shooting that Pebble, but it's still fine to upgrade. Good stuff. I just like collecting extra gold, what can I say? Maybe I should have aimed down the middle, but I'm pretty sure the bombs just give a lot more gold. Alright, so I want to shoot a Snowball every single shot. Honestly, I will. I'll just end any shot that isn't a Snowball. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be killing these enemies pretty fast. I just need to see here, does Grabby Hand work? Pretty much. I'm pretty sure that fight doesn't work without Grabby Hand, right? I'm pretty sure... okay, the really easy way to tell is how much damage did the top enemies take. Because I don't think you normally have access to the top enemies in a Snowball fight. I think that Grabby Hand gave that to me. Which, okay, let's just presume that that was the case. That's actually really cool for Grabby Hand and really cool for Snowball. This is actually a pretty big deal, because one of the weaknesses with Snowball is it had a few too many weaknesses. You needed to find a few too many things. Like durable, but basically multi-procking, which durable does help to fill, as well as flying enemies were a problem, but if you can actually do that, that is awesome. It might also be a square-only thing. That could very much be the case, because, you know, that you don't just want to have to wait 2 more shots to actually be able to hit a boss, because your Snowball can't activate it. As well as usually Snowball's not going to be that strong on that map. I think that having durable Snowball on that map's actually just really good though. Durable was a great call. Like, sure, it's a shame I couldn't do Snowball, couldn't do debuff stuff this run. I did Snowball stuff instead. And like turning down the exploitable was also unfortunate, especially since I did hit the leaf threats for later. But like, man, this was such a fun run, and oh my god, it's actually so cool. I've waited so long to try and pull off another Snowball build, but it's really hard to set up. I feel like a lot of the time, maybe that's just because I'm not taking Snowball enough. I think I just more times I just need to pick up an early Snowball. It's just like decent, and the fact that I had the collusion, so I could just immediately get it to level 3 is just really nice as well. Because I really don't think you can afford to have a level 1 or 2 Snowball in your deck. It's just really rough when that occurs. But all of those extra elites I had in Area 1 was crazy. Getting that random popping column from nowhere, absolutely beautiful. And then that Area 2, what was that Area 2? It was ridiculous. Like, actually just crazy. 3 stores and then 2 stores in Area 3, as well as 2 elites and a chest. And obviously the normal chest. And then a dupe on the Snowball to finish things up. That was crazy. Okay, it would be hilarious. I should have checked what the random dupe was going to be, instead of just spending 4 health to dupe my entire deck. Because like, can you imagine if like it was a duper Snowball? And then I would have had a perfect deck, literally, because I got more than enough removes, as you can see here. And yeah, I did turn down an ambidextrous immediately. If only I'd known I was going to be playing Snowballs. But honestly, even if I had known, I would have taken much more of a beating from plants. I believe I got a few blind dodges in the plant fights. So like, I think the Sandaris did save me a lot of health there. Like, Sandaris is just a solid passive. It's nothing too fancy. A lot of the time, you're not going to find the doubling debuffs. You're not going to find the what's the Bramble one? Branch of Ember. And I think there was a third synergy that I was thinking of for it, but a lot of the time you're just not going to find it. And it's still just going to give you decent enough value. It's basically just going to be an apple a day. A lot of passives can just directly compare to apple a day very easily. The Basalt Totem pickup was a good choice. It was the wrong choice, which is crazy. Like, I can't believe that the siege actually just worked out to the point where Basalt Totem actually just wasn't the correct pick. Like, I think it was still definitely worth to buy, but I would have been very happy if I hadn't bought it, that's for sure. I also would have been very happy if I didn't buy the Haglin's hat, but no, I just like healing. I wanted to pick it up because I figured I wouldn't get a very good store in the next store, but no, then I had to turn down a Mask of Joy, which, let's be honest, Mask of Joy in this class, it's much weaker than it is on other classes, apart from maybe Splinter, like much weaker. But there are some specific synergies which are really, really big, and to the point where it makes Mask of Joy like insane on this class. And I actually hit a few of them. I hit the Belusion one, which is the key one. I also hit the Spiness Scaler, which is also a very, very big one. The way how you top all that off is you find the Molly Flower. That's like the final piece, and then like Mask of Joy gives you ridiculous levels of value on this class. But most of the time, it's not going to be that much value on this class, to the point where I think it was definitely a good play for me not to pick up the Mask of Joy. It was definitely fine. But like, wow. It would have also been extremely solid. Yeah, Snowballs are really cool. Like, the difference between a level 1 Snowball and a level 3 Snowball is just massive. As I said, the fact that I could immediately upgrade it, huge deal. And the fact that I got a boss fight where it was actually going to be useful, also a huge deal. It is also great in... Okay, it's great in 2 out of 3 boss fights in Area 1. That's a pretty big deal. As I was mentioning, it kind of sucks in Slime. I wouldn't recommend picking up an early Snowball if you're going into Slime. Unless you already have either Dupe Station, maybe like ambidextrony, like decoil. Like, there are a whole bunch of passes that they do line up well with the Snowball game plan to the point where you can pick up early Snowballs, but I think you probably shouldn't be relying on them if you've got a Slime to deal with. We had some extremely cool high roll potential as well, like Christmalosis Fleece with your refresh, also crit. That would have been awesome to hit. I didn't hit that, but I'm going to be honest, that seed was just like so crazy that like, who even cares? I hit so much amazing stuff here. Hitting the leaf combo is so satisfying. Although honestly, a big part of the reason why I was happy I hit the leaf combos just meant I was getting more gold, because the seed was so insane and stores just kept appearing in front of me. And as long as I can buy like all important things from a store, I'll be extremely, extremely happy.